Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Identity Talks. Today, we have SailPoint's EVP of Products, Grady Summers, on, and we are going to hear a little more from him about some of our recent product updates and get a little look into the future of what's going to come next for SailPoint. So, Grady, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Hannah.
So, we just announced quite a few product updates, and I would like to hear from you what those updates are and why they're important and timely for our end users.
Sure. So we just announced 3 new updates. The first of those is non-employee lifecycle management. And then we also mentioned that we have new Slack and Zoom connectors that are available. And then finally, a lot of improvements to the certification process. And so I'll kind of take each one of those in order. First of all, the non-employee lifecycle management stuff is really important for our employees who maybe don't have an authoritative source to manage non-employees. And so that would be, what really comes to mind is contractors. So it's a place you can manage contingent labor, contractors in one place. So you can make sure that all of those workers get directly tied into the assets that they need to do their jobs. We're also hearing from customers though who are interested in using that, taking that non-employee concept a step farther, and maybe using it for robotic process automation accounts or service accounts that maybe for some reason don't have an authoritative source, not coming from Active Directory, for example. So this is something customers have been asking for a while, and we're really happy to deliver that. The second thing are those connectors for Zoom and Slack, and that's fairly straightforward, but it's important, I think, to call out in this age where so many of us are working from home, and we've just seen that real shift of the workforce to needing to work outside the office. It's important that customers can quickly provision Slack and Zoom to those customers so they can get productive right away, and so that the organization always knows who has access to those systems and can make sure they get turned off when customers leave. So kind of basic, but important in this day and age. And then finally, the improvements of certifications. The certifications, of course, for those who haven't been through it, is a process where we make sure that the right people in an organization still have access to the right systems, and going back to that manager and making sure that everyone in their organization is properly provisioned. And this was really based on a lot of research that we did with our customers and watching how users actually went through a certification process. And it's really neat the way our user experience team was able to take what they learned and craft a certifications process that requires a lot fewer clicks, a lot fewer screens, and waiting for the screens to refresh, and making sure that they just got exactly scoped what they needed, and we brought the right things to the surface. So the net result is, nobody loves doing certifications. It's sort of a necessary evil, but at SailPoint, we're trying to do everything we can to make that process as automated as possible and to make it as easy for our customers as it possibly can be.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you to kind of look into your crystal ball a little bit and give our viewers and our customers an idea of what we're kind of working on in the SailPoint lab.
Yeah, definitely. And we're spending a lot of time now, of course, fine-tuning that second half roadmap and even talking about what's coming in 2021. Hard to believe. But I guess there's 2 things I'd call out. The first is just improved automation and enhancements to our AI and machine learning capabilities. Our goal is to make it so that not only do the right people have access to the right resources at the right time, but like I said earlier, that we make that as easy as possible for our customers and for their end users. And we're finding our data science team has come up with a lot of new ways that we can streamline those processes and automatically recommend roles that an employee should be in, or help to fine-tune roles so that just the right people have access to the resources they need. So there's kind of a lot there, and it would take a lot longer to talk through it, but I'll just say some exciting advancements in our AI and ML components, and really embedding those technologies across the products. More specifically, I love talking about extensibility, and we've got some neat things we'll be announcing over the course of the next few months in terms of just a lot improved documentation and more availability of APIs and the endpoints that our customers need to build into our products. Some really neat things with event triggers so that our customers can programmatically respond to changes to their workforce or to particular accounts or entitlements. And then that'll all be leading up to a much bigger release of a developer community that will really help our customers better build customizations around SailPoint products. I've been impressed. I've only been here a few months, but I've been impressed by just kind of the depth of the APIs we have. What we'll be really focused on is how can we help all of our customers understand how to use those and to use them most effectively to reach their business outcomes.
Well, you heard it here first, y'all. Innovation is alive and well here at SailPoint, and we appreciate you for listening in. Until next time, this has been Identity Talks.